Hi there, baseball fans. It's me, Joanna Federico, and I'm back with my top five Milwaukee Brewers. This is another team I never really followed too closely. They're not my favorite, they're not from my area, but I've always had a soft spot for them. For one, the Brewers were never really good growing up, and that's kind of a weird kind of compliment. But and number two, they used to be the American League East rivals of the Boston Red Sox. For the third reason, let's face it, they have some of the best colors and uniforms in the game. So that's kind of like the kicker for me is to get like really good uniforms, really good colors, and have a little bit of history. All right. So, anyways, here we go with the top five. Here at number five, I put Ryan Braun. Yes, he used steroids. Yes, he's an idiot. However, Braun has put up numbers in the past. I feel that he was a great slugger, maybe not a great fielder, and definitely not the fastest man alive. But he was the face of the Brewers after CC Sabathia left. I view Braun as a huge part of the Brewers' climb out of mediocrity. For most of my childhood, the Brewers were a forgotten team. Braun brought them back from that. He brought relevance to this team. He made this team, a good team to watch, and it's kind of sad to see how he declined after the steroids. At number four, we got Cecil Cooper. Cooper was a beast for the Brewers, hitting 201 home runs in Milwaukee. Cooper made 5 All-Star games. He led the league in doubles in 1979-1981. To me, Cooper was a really solid first baseman, very much in the hall of very good, not great. To be honest, Cooper and Braun are sort of interchangeable, yet Cooper didn't get in any trouble off the field with steroids, so that's why he's at number four. If he was better in the postseason, he would be higher up on the list. Unfortunately, Cooper just wasn't good enough. In at number three is Christian Yelich. I know he's only been with the Brew Crew for one season. However, the man is one of the most dynamic and spectacular players in the Brigs presently. Yelich can play all three outfield spots and hit 36 home runs. He turned an average rebuilding team and said, "Hey guys, we're going to make the playoffs." And the rest of the team was like, "Oh, hell yeah." Well, the Brewers fans, you got a lot of good things coming. So, number two, we've got Paul Molitor. He's one of the best players in Brewers history, without a doubt. He's one of the main reasons why should have a DH in both leagues. The man played 20 years, got over 3,000 hits, and batted over 300 for his career, and entered the Hall of Fame, all thanks to being a DH. Without a shadow of a doubt, being a DH basically allowed Molitor to collect all of his stats because he was always injured. He couldn't find a position defensively, and that's what the DH is for. That's why it's needed. It keeps careers going. And not just like, for like 1 or 2 years, like when a guy's like 45, but a guy that can't find a position that anywhere else on the field, you put him at DH and you're fine. Finally, we're at number one, right? I mean, Robin Yount is one of the most interesting physical specimens ever. Yount injured his shoulder and then moved from shortstop to center field. That's pretty freaking amazing. That's an interesting decision. Most organizations would move Yount to first base or straight up DH him. I mean, they got Molitor, but it can't hurt to put him to first. Yount hit over 3,000 hits and clobbered over 250 home runs. Yount also led the league in games played twice. In a lot of ways, Yount was the Brewers' biggest star along with Paul Molitor. And he's one of the most underrated Hall of Famers ever. And I guess that about wraps it up for my Milwaukee Brewers list. And I will see y'all in the next video.